Good morning, it is Wednesday the 15th of February. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an update really on my summer is coming cut, lean out thing, let you know how things are getting on. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you may have seen I've had a rough couple of days. Like I had a little bit, it was an obstacle, it wasn't bad news, it's just something that I've got to go overcome business wise on Monday. So that like set me back quite a lot. I've had like a bit of a crappy couple of days, but I've just had Shafin now and we've just had a good hour of like training and brainstorming and stuff, so it's not full stop, it's just an obstacle. I just need to find ways of overcoming it. So I feel like a lot of the books that I've read over the past like few months have like given me that mindset to think that rather than like just pushing it all to a side and being like, oh, what's the point, like I just need to find a plan B, a plan C instead. So everybody needs to fail in order to succeed, so it's not failure, it's just failing, and I'm going to overcome it and find a way forwards. In terms of like calories and macros, didn't really see as much progress in the first couple of weeks as I maybe would have liked to have done. Did drop a little bit of weight, my measurements came down a little bit, but maybe not as much as I would have expected. So calories are down a little bit this week. Cardio's gone off a tiny bit, tiny, not by very much. And I'll see how this week pans out. Again, stress could be another factor into why things aren't moving as quickly as I may have wanted them to. Training's going really well though. I had a little bit of pain in my quads on Monday for squats, but like I put on an Instagram post, which I'll insert here, I kept my volume the same, I just lowered the intensity and just upped the reps instead, which was fine, worked out absolutely fine. Yesterday, as I was feeling a bit sorry for myself, so I went and had an hour's massage and I feel so much better, especially in my like upper traps and shoulders here. I'll be back at the gym later on for an upper body day. So you've seen a couple of lower body days ones, workouts recently, so I'll show you my upper body one later on. I'm gonna go check my social media, check my emails on the treadmill for probably 20 minutes. You'll have seen that I decided to do the cross trainer instead of the treadmill this morning. That was an error. I was 30 seconds in and reminded why I hate the cross trainer. Next time it will be back to the treadmill. Today I'm going to have something a little bit different for breakfast. Shock horror, the second video or vlog in a row that I'm having something different for breakfast. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up a frittata. So basically just like an omelette. And I'm going to use some of this smoked salmon, some reduced fat feta cheese, some peas, spinach. I'm gonna mix it up, half do it on the stove, and then I'm gonna shove it into the oven just to ensure that it's all cooked on top. I'm also gonna toast one of these pikelets from Sainsbury's to have with it. So these are basically, I think, just like half-size crumpets. But the macros are really good. For one, we are looking at no fat, 10 grams of carbs and about 2 grams of protein, so 55 calories. So I'm just going to pop that in the toaster. So this is what it looks like. Something a little bit different, and now I've got to go and take the obligatory photos for Instagram and my blog. Okay, so these are the macros for that meal. Really low actually, a bit lower than I was expecting. So about 230 calories, 16 carbs, 7 fat, 25 protein. So yeah, that's it. That's where we're at. It's nice to have a little bit of a change, but I'll probably go back to my usual again tomorrow. Just gonna get on with another hour's worth of work, and then I'm back at the gym for Lucy, one of my clients, and then I'm gonna train myself. I've also changed up the way I'm working at the moment to try and sort out my concentration and procrastination. So what I'm doing, which I think I got from Dan Meredith's book or Jamie Alton's, I'm not too sure, is just setting a timer for 20 minutes, getting on with non-stop work for 20 minutes, and then when the buzzer goes off, I'm just going for 5 minutes like procrastination, so just on Facebook or social media or just like looking at like Topshop or whatever. Then as soon as the buzzer goes again, another 20 minutes. And I did it all over the weekend in the past couple of days, and oh my god, I've got so much more stuff done, but I feel so much better for doing it that way. And then as it gets on throughout the day, I just extend my rest periods a little bit more, but still working, because I'm still doing that 20 minutes of dedicated work. So right, let's get to it. Did really well today, but here she is, she's finished. So what do you enjoy most about personal training?
Being pushed and trying different things each time.
Nice. So we always do lots of different things each time. We did Lucy's measurements this week as well, and even though her weight went up, her measurements went down, which is amazing. That's exactly what we want. She sees me once a week, and we do deadlifts, squats. What else do we do? Presses, like pulling. We did pull-ups again today. So yeah, really love working with Lou. So I'm just gonna go and work out myself now. Onto my last exercise of the session today, so I'm doing a little bit of a shoulder burner just to finish off with. So you're going to see me just do shoulder around the world, then a reverse fly followed by a dumbbell clean and press. So I like doing that just to finish off my shoulders at the end of a workout, give it a nice burn. God, that kills. So yeah, today's session's gone quite well. Bit of a push session, pull-ups. I didn't film them at the beginning, I completely forgot I was meant to be filming my workout. But yeah, I managed 5 sets of 10 of the band, so next week I'm going to use a easier band and work my way back up. But right, going to do 2 more sets of this and then I'm done, and it's food. I didn't know what I wanted for lunch today, so I've gone for like a platter, a really bizarre one. So I've just got some like carrots, peppers, cucumber, some chicken there, ham, a dairy triangle, salsa, oh there's some hummus under there, salad, an egg. And then this is really exciting. This is some Moroccan cauliflower couscous from Morrison's, and oh my god, it is so delicious. I made an error of putting it in the microwave the last little bit, but I've had it the past couple of nights for tea and it's really nice. So half of it is only like about 80 calories, so that's for a quarter. And then I'm having just a bagel slim on the side. So yeah, pretty bizarre lunch, but it's what I fancied. It is an absolutely beautiful day out. It says it's like 14 degrees, it's about 10 to 4. So on the instruction of Steve, my friend from the gym, I'm gonna go for a walk and then get some fresh air and enjoy this sunshine. So I think I'm probably gonna head to the coast, so I might end up at Caton Bay or at South Bay. I'm just trying to think whereabouts the sun will be. But yeah, just gonna plug a podcast in, an audiobook, and yeah, go for a little walk. So I've decided to come down to Scarborough, North Bay. You can see the sun is still out, it's about 4 o'clock, so I'm just gonna have a little wander down to the beach and see the sea. The audiobook that I'm listening to is Unshakable by Tony Robbins. So I only downloaded this one because I got it, you know those recommendation like emails you get from Amazon? Oh yeah, but I got the one from Audible and it said to download this one, and it's all about investing in stocks and shares, which is quite timely considering one of my 30 before 30 is to invest some money. So yes, it's really interesting. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a nice little wander for about an hour or so and enjoy the last of this sunshine for today. my walk. It's 7 o'clock now. I've been back since about 5:30. Really nice. The sun was lovely. It was really nice to get outside and get some fresh air. I used to do that walk every single morning before I used to do boot camps and stuff, and I've not done it in ages, so it's really, really nice. And I've just checked my macros and I've got absolutely loads of calories to eat for the rest of the day. So I think I'm gonna have a stir fry with either some noodles or some rice. Probably noodles. I've not had noodles in ages. So gonna whip that together. Yeah, I've just been sat at the computer. I've just been literally sat here for like the past 2 hours. I ended up working in the dark just because I didn't stand up to turn the light off. But I've just been knocking out some work in my little 20-minute slots. I will also say, I forgot to say earlier, that I turn off notifications on my phone as well. Just shove it onto airplane mode, and oh my god, so productive. So dinner is going to be a stir fry, so I'm going to use some of these whole wheat noodles, not because they're whole wheat, but just because they're what we have in the cupboard. I've got all my veg here, some mange tout, sweet corn, courgette, peppers, onions, bean sprouts, and then what I'm going to do it with, I've got some chopped garlic, chopped ginger, and then for a sauce I'm just going to do this reduced salt soy sauce, some sriracha, and then some of this Thai seasoning as well. And then I've just got broccoli as usual, and then I've just got, this is some chicken mince that I'm just going to fry up. Also low in fat for the day, so I'm just adding a couple of grams of coconut oil to the chicken. I was a little bit optimistic with the size of the pan, but that is everything in there. This is so tasty, so much better than those shop bought sauces that you can get, and it was literally just that Thai seasoning, some ready-made ginger, ready chopped garlic, a little bit of coconut oil, and then some of this sriracha sauce, and then just some soy sauce as well, and it is so tasty. Oh, and then squeeze of lime, really good. Ooh, I look so tired. Ignore my face, but it is last meal of the night now to finish off my macros, and I'm just doing what I always do. So I've just got some fromage frais, protein powder, mixed with some jelly, some fruit, a little bit of high fibre on top, and then I'm going to top it with some of this light vanilla from Morrison's. And then I also picked up this one in Tesco's yesterday. So it's the Year Valley salted caramel. Doesn't look quite as creamy as the Haagen-Dazs one, but it's still got those like gooey bits in. Really nice. So I'm just going to have a little bit of that as well. And then that will finish off my macros for tonight. Hope you've enjoyed today. So just to show you that bad moods come and go, they're fine. Bad things happen, but you just have to get over them. I've had quite a good day today. I've had some good clients in. I've had a good training session myself. Lots of work done, a nice long walk, and yeah, I'm ready for tomorrow. So I will, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, that would be amazing. And I will see you in the next one. See you soon.